Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aura. If you're new here, then you should know that I like to make videos for aspiring and surviving medical students. But for this week, this video is for any student because I'm going to talk about something kind of controversial for a student's life. And I know, I'm way over this already because I'm like, but I'm going to share with you my experience still. So number one issue, grades. What do I think of grades? How important it is to get good grades? What I think of those grade conscious people? What I think of those students who don't seem to care so much about their grades? And more. So this is all based on my experience. I will just talk to you again as if I were your big sister. Because if I had a little sibling, this is what I would teach him or her about grades. So let's get started. First of all, how important are grades? For me, if you're a student, grades are important. Why? Not for your future or anything, but for you personally. If you look at it as the only responsibility that you have to fulfill, then grades should be important. Gets nyo? Parang you're a little kid, you have no other job but to get good grades. And if you are able to get good grades, then that means you are doing your only job well. And that's a source of achievement for you. And you can't get that anywhere else. It's not like you're running a business or like responsible for the household bills. Your report card is your only responsibility because your job is a student. So that's just one way of looking at it. If you get good grades, then that's your source of fulfillment, your achievement, something you can be proud of at this age, at this moment in time. Gets? But in the long run, is it true that your grades won't really matter? Yes and no. It's important in a way, especially if you're considering an academic career like med school. Then for you to be able to get into a good college, you have to have good grades. And you can't have any failing marks for you to get into the med school that you want. And you have to do well on the boards so that you can get a good residency training slot. And then, I don't know anymore after that. But for you to get some opportunities, you have to have good grades. And that's true, but not always. I'm telling you, I'm so sorry. But it's really not the case these days or ever since. In reality, it's not always the smartest person in the class who gets to finish the race first. And I've seen that firsthand. So is that enough reason for you to stop caring about your grades? For you to stop aiming high? For you to stop taking your responsibilities as a student seriously? No, definitely not. Okay? Personally, when I was a kid, I thought grades were the most important. Why? Because I was in the honor section, and if I get kicked out of the honor section, then I won't be with my friends anymore. That's it. And then eventually, in high school, the honor section was like removed altogether, and we were all dispersed already. And that's when I met new people, and that's when I got exposed to other activities and extracurriculars. And that's when I started getting involved in the student council. Back then, my source of fulfillment, my source of achievement was in my extracurriculars. So that became my focus. But I did really well in those. To a point that my grades kind of suffered. Well, not really. But I just stopped aiming so high in terms of my report cards. I wanted to focus more on my extracurriculars because that's what made me happy. And in the long run, that actually worked for me because without those extracurriculars, I wouldn't be able to get scholarships for college or med school. So it all worked out in the end. And I got those opportunities not because of my grades, but because of what I was doing that time that made me happy. What else? And then in med school, again, I was so focused on my grades in first year because I had to maintain a specific grade point average to keep my scholarship. That's it. That was my only motivation. And then eventually when I got like a really good rank in first year, I thought to myself, oh my gosh, I really underestimated myself. I stressed myself so much about grades. And it was really just a personal choice that I wanted to chill a little bit more. But when I think about it now, do I regret it? I kind of do. Honestly, I kind of do. Because I know that I could have aimed higher for myself. And I should have stopped saying that grades don't matter. Because when I look at it, grades did matter for me. You see, it goes both ways. If you say that grades don't matter, then you shouldn't care if you fail, and you shouldn't care either if you get a high grade. So since I actually cared when I get high grades, then I should have admitted to myself that grades mattered to me. So I regret it in a way. It was honestly a lazy excuse for me because I didn't want to give my all in med school. I could have aimed higher for myself. If you have classmates who get really high grades, Don't be mad at them. Don't smart shame them. Come on. You should understand them that it's their source of fulfillment when they get good grades. And they get good grades because they have such high standards for themselves. I'd say I won't shame them for it. I'd be happy for them that that's their source of fulfillment, and I wouldn't think about them that much. Instead, I would just think of myself. What are my personal standards? What will be my source of fulfillment? If it's my grades, then I should study well. If it's not, then I should do other things well. I learned this in third year med. Our top students, we are the people who set high standards for themselves and have the discipline to meet them. So please, no smart shaming. Kaya nyo sila. So that's it for now. It's very weird, no? I just really talked to you about my experience. And I hope you learned from me. I would actually understand if you disagree with some of the things that I just said. And if you do, feel free to comment down below. I would happily engage with you in this discourse. Thank you for subscribing. I'm seeing it grow every week. Wow, I'm so taray. In fairness. Thank you guys. And I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.